Hey, Bobby. Long time no see. Sorry about the all this time. Honestly, I think I was feeling your energy just as much. Basically, especially towards the end of last year, it just seemed like every reading that I did for you was the same old, same old. But I'll be really honest with you. You've had very subtle changes. I feel, and I think you got rocked big time like I did. I went through a lot of stuff just in the last 5 months or so, but it really, and I know it gets old saying it, but I really got my patience tested. I really did. It's almost like that. You know what I learned, and I'm still learning? Having to be okay when things aren't changing or I'm not getting what I want, because you and me are very similar. Capricorns, just like your old lady. Capricorns and Aries are very similar. Where we're doers. So if something's not working, fix it. You want to make something happen? Go do something. If you're bored, get out of the house. Clean the house. Go hang out with a friend. So we're very instinctual when it comes to taking care of business, doing something. Even for you, it's like you may have this repetitive routine where you go to work, go to the gym, go home, eat dinner, go to bed. Okay. But you're still doing something, even if it's the same thing every day. Even though it's not, even though all those things that I just listed within your day are not the things that you're waiting to change. Like, okay, yeah, I go to work, I go to the gym, I go home, but the work part, I want that to change. But I keep going to the same one over and over again. Basically, I was playing Groundhog's Day for the last 4 or 5 months, and it was almost like my circumstance. It was almost like I was being tested on my circumstances. That, for example, when somebody says, "Yeah, life just sucks right now." Okay, well, it doesn't have to. You can be okay with that somehow, some way. It's almost like you have a choice, and some people are like, "Well, how do you just if something sucks, it just sucks, right? How do you get out of looking at it in a different way?" And it's almost like forcing yourself to be okay with what you have. You know what I mean? Kind of. I don't know why prison is coming up as an example. It's like when somebody goes to prison, they have to accept the fact that's where they're at. That's it. That is it. Um, but it's about what they do at that time, what they do with themselves, and maybe you've even felt that you've kind of been in this prison state for a while. But hopefully something new will come up in this reading. I don't want to babble too much. I was going over your last email. So the email, I was looking for an email that had questions on it. So there are questions on here. And you wrote, "It's all about money. Will I get the recruiter job and make more money to get back on track?" I don't know if you got it, Bob. Will I weather this storm and be here a few more years? Yes, Bobby. Will I be happy and shake these feelings? Yeah. As for love, I really don't care right now. As long as I can have sex, at the very least, twice a month regularly, I'm good. Okay. I really need an unexpected windfall quick. Do you see any other opportunities out there coming soon? Well, we are in your month, Bobby, so happy birthday. I don't even know if your birthday was in March, but I've noticed, like, this is when I have to check myself. Have things changed? They're starting to, yeah, they are. My energy levels are higher. They haven't been for months, just with a lot of changes that I was going through. But Aries is Aries. It's April. Seasons are changing. We're in spring now. I think I've gone out. We're only in. This is the 8th day of April. I think I've gone out more in the last 8 days than I have in the last 3 months. But I always can expect that. I can almost feel the shift happen. The sun's out more. Um, just even things kind of working out where it's like I meet up with friends and we just meet up and have a great time. So let's see what's going on with you, Bob. Excuse me. Okay, Spirit guys, this reading is for Bobby. We're going to be looking at some questions for him. Bobby is wondering if he'll get the recruiter job and make more money to get back on track. Recruiter job. I don't know if you're still struggling right now. I'm getting two cards about walking away from something, and I don't know if it's the idea of being a recruiter. So have you been hanging on to that idea and it's just not working out? Because sometimes, Bobby, and it doesn't mean don't give up, but it means sometimes when we get an idea about something and we get fixated on it and it's not coming to fruition, doesn't mean necessarily walking away from it, but it's like try something else then. Keep trying something else. Try something similar. Recruiting. I'm trying to think what you would be really good as like a leasing agent. Um, anyways, first card is needing to walk away from something that isn't really fulfilling you right now. So it's almost like I don't know if you got the recruiter job or if this is an old job, of course. it could easily be where you're at. But usually the Eight of Cups, it's a love that you had, okay? Something that you thought you wanted or loved, or maybe you had, but it's not fulfilling for you anymore. There's a need to walk away from something, okay, to something new. Ace of Swords, a new idea. Because whatever this focus is with the recruiter job and more money, it's just a struggle for you. So Spirit's saying twice in 4 cards, walk away. Okay, so let's see what the Devil card's about for you. What's the Devil card for, Bobby? Are you having a rocky time with you and your girl? Hopefully not. I don't know if this is love related or it's job related. Okay. In terms of a relationship, are you looking for something new or to give your love? Basically be interested in somebody else or meet somebody else? Okay. Spirit's saying, are you being honest with yourself about something? So actually the Devil card could represent the Capricorn in your life, because that's Capricorn in the deck. Okay. This could also mean, are you dealing with a situation that needs to end because it's not good for you? Spirit guides, what's the Seven of Swords for Bobby? It's about making a choice, Bob. Basically, like this is like telling yourself, no, I'm going to move forward with this, but feeling alone, feeling like you're not. Things are going really, really slow or nowhere at all. Okay, so do you see it's pulling like relationship cards? This is basically a relationship that isn't really firmly grounded. That could not be the case. This could be referencing to your job where you're at. Because usually a couple or a pair, when they come up in the reading, it talks about job. You and the employer. You and the job. So let's do this. I want to focus just on one area right now. So let's do a career reading. And I don't know what's going on with that, but let's just see what comes up, okay? Spirit guides, this is a reading for Bobby B. It's a career reading for Bobby. Career and money. What can you show me to help Bobby? Career and money. It looks like you might be in a very similar state in terms of work. Okay, this would be you and work. Okay, there's a lack here. This is you holding on to your money, maybe saving or feeling like you don't have enough. You see how he's holding really tight to his money, like this is all I got. He's got two feet on 2 pentacles. He's holding one on top of his head. So this could be you and an employer. Okay, pray and hope and wishing that things will change. Star card, I'm sure it means more money, new job, new opportunity for you. A new investment of sorts. You might be still really frustrated, like there's no movement. Spirit guides, how come there's no movement for Bobby right now? Are you on the fence about moving on from something, Bobby? Moving on? Because sometimes staying in one thing, and I know you're probably like, Bobby, I don't know how many jobs I can go through. But sometimes the lesson is do we keep ourselves in a state of basically being immobile? You see how this person, they're doing this. Do I stay? Do I go? Okay, but do you see when I do this, I'm staying in the same spot, which means no movement. I'm just thinking about wanting movement because I'm juggling, deciding. You're having some sort of Five of Wands. This is having a lot of mixed emotions about something in regards to moving forward. Okay, what's working for you right now, Bobby? You're trying to manifest what you want, which is good. The Magician. Once again, I don't know if there's not a full give and take where you're working at, if it has something to do with money. Okay, but here, this is really like looking at your situation going, this isn't working for me, or basically trying to figure out what do I want. Okay, you're focused on what you want, which is good. What are your challenges right now with career? You have a decision to make, but you haven't made it. Are you having a hard time being open to other possibilities, Bobby? Because it looks like you might be having a hard time at work. I don't know if the recruiter thing didn't pan out, because we do have you wanting something, and this Queen of Swords. but this isn't a challenge. So I don't know if you didn't get the job, or if it's up in the air. The moon card it's a mystery. I don't know what's going on, or I don't know what happened. Okay, your confidence levels might be a little bit down with the strength card. I don't know if that has something to do with the Capricorn in your life. It may not have to be. This could be you, the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, which is you have something, but it's not what you it's not what you need. You're not fulfilled. And it could be financially too, with the Pentacle there. So there is a decision that needs to be made here. Okay, I don't know if this is particularly about something, but the card next to it is the Eight of Wands. So there may be a part of yourself that's maybe feeling dragged down where you're not being open to other possibilities. What other possibilities would that be? Once again, Bobby, other things that you want to do. Seven of Cups. You might have a lot of ideas about different things that you want, but are you going in any of those directions? Are you trying them out at all? I feel like you're a pretty proactive guy, so I hope this isn't annoying for you. Okay? But you're thinking a lot right now, and that might be affecting your sleep. Yeah, once again, I don't know if this is work related because this is a career reading. But usually when the Tower card comes up, it's usually something that's not balanced and it's a mess anyways, but you're not allowing it to fall, which would mean you walking away from it. So you might be having a hard time with something. Okay, movement in general, money, job, it's like things are dragging along. So, Spirit guys, what can you show me for Bobby? What else can you show me for Bobby? It's almost like if you want happiness, the job that you're at, this could be you need a job, okay? But the job that you're at, okay, it's almost like needing to close the door on it and start a new chapter. It could be basically starting a new chapter in a new industry. But there's a need to let go. Let go, be free, on to something else. What can you expect moving forward, Bobby? Once again, Bobby, I just keep getting this need to make a decision here about like changing direction, walking away from something. So we have you here. You see that there? You're trying to get the attention of somebody. I don't know if this is somebody working at a temp agency, what that is, but moving forward, it's like if there's a new idea or a new way to look at something, Spirit's saying, well, there's a need for you to make a decision though about something as well. Okay, so I don't know if it involves people that you're working with or people that meaning the temp agency, but there's a need to walk away because it's not balanced. So that can mean basically, for example, Bobby, say you're working with somebody, but they're not finding you jobs. Find another temp agency. Okay, it could be something like that. If you're working for whatever your job is now, if you're not getting the support that you need, look for something else, which you may be. That's why this might be basically iterating the same stuff that you already know. But it looks like you might be settling for basically not doing what you totally want, but settling, which I understand. It's frustrating. You're like, I'm doing the best that I can. I'm taking what I can get. Spirit guys, what can you tell me about Four Cups for Bobby? Spirit saying you'll find balance with another job. Okay. You'll find success and balance when you apply or go for another job. Pentacles is something, but it involves you walking away from, I feel like it's an industry. The industry that you're working in right now, and maybe it's just the same thing. If you've been focusing so much on being a recruiter, but that's not panning out, there's a lot of needing to walk away here. So what's your advice? This has come up before, Bob. Walk away from, this has come up before, and it might be frustrating, but I'll throw it out there again. Your advice is to, it's like you walked away from something that you loved, or that you... Because there's a need here to take action and walk away from something. Something that you're resisting. Okay? But once again, I've told you this, and once again, I don't know if it's going back to acting, if it's going back to doing that kind of work. But Spirit's saying you need something new in your life to move forward in a direction that matters to you. But I think it might be something from your past. Okay. That you've ended or used to do, but you don't do anymore. Okay. I honestly, Bob, I really want this reading to resonate for you. Because I totally get your frustrations. Once again, maybe you're in a better place. Maybe things are good. Let me go through your questions, okay? Spirit guides, Bobby would like to know, will he weather this storm and be here a few more years? Well, Spirit's saying you need to resist that kind of thinking. That kind of ending there, you need to resist that. I'm gonna ask a question just because I'm curious. Spirit guides, why has Bobby been struggling with finance and career for so long? Why has he been struggling with this for so long? And don't yell at me. This is just the message. I asked a question. This is what comes up. Why is this long extended period of financial struggles? Spirit's trying to get you to get clear on what you would love to do, not something that would be like that'd be a steady job and I'd make good money. Spirit's like, no. What do you want to do? What would make you happy? What would make you jump for joy? You're absolutely clear. That's my dream job. I feel like Spirit's trying to get you to go in that direction. So once again, why the struggle for so long? Because Spirit's trying to get you to focus on what you really want. This is a wish card. They want you to get clear. The King of Swords is the clearest guy. He's the king of our thoughts. Swords is our thoughts. What we think, what we know. Spirit's trying to get you very clear on your wishes. Something new that you would love. That would be a new beginning for you. Both the King and the Queen are here. I almost hear it's like saying, get clear. Bob, this has come up almost in every one of your readings. It's something from your past. You know what it is. But you've gone back and forth on it. You've moved on from it. Hopefully this isn't another message that'll drive you crazy. It's something from your past that's a perfect fit. You've worked on it before, or this is saying what is needed for you to put in the effort to it. Okay, it's something you walked away from. Okay, you know what this is, High Priestess. You've gone back and forth on this. It makes you happy, but you know what it is. You're just not going in that direction. You've let it go. You moved on from it. So Spirit Guides, what is it then? What is this that Bobby needs to get back into? What is it? What is it? It's something that you walked away from. I already know that. Maybe it's the acting stuff, Bob, because I've said that many times. For you, you may have looked at it like it wasn't balanced for you. Maybe you weren't bringing in enough money. There was something there. Or maybe it was too, what's not stable enough for you. Because the moon card is, you never know what to expect kind of thing. So you stop doing that. You may think about it, but it fell apart. You stopped doing it. But Spirit's saying, well, it's time for a new chapter doing that. Slowly work your way back into this. This could turn into something for you, a new beginning for you, where you do have money, or you do feel like you're stable. Okay? Spirit's saying reach out. Reach out to people that you know. Get back into it. Okay? Don't resist it. It's part of who you are. Okay? Spirit's saying don't wait. Don't wait for things to change. Go after it. So let's do this. Let's go through your questions. I know I already said that. Spirit guides, Bobby would like to know, will he be happy and shake these feelings that he has? Will he be happy and shake these feelings that he has? Yes. Spirit saying keep doing what you're doing. Praying is helping you a lot. Prayer, meditation, whatever you're doing to calm your mind, that's helpful. When you get up here, when you tell yourself lies or you get into fear or you spirits, of course that's not helping, but Spirit saying when you calm your mind, that helps with your happiness. Okay? It's interesting. It brings up money, job, relationship, and happiness all together. Spirit saying keep praying. That works for you. Okay? I almost feel like if you don't have a new beginning, if you're still doing the same thing, Bob, I feel like Spirit's saying it's gonna come. And I know I've been saying that for months. I've been saying, me and a friend of mine, she's also psychic as well. We've been saying it back and forth since last year. So I'm right there with you, Bob. I really am. But it's really forced me to just get out of my own way. You know what I mean? Like wake up and be grateful. People have told me to do this. I've read books on this. But when you make it... So I have this app. The app is called... I know it's not called Journal. I hope you're not rolling your eyes. It'll give you daily quotes. You can't even see it. That's annoying. Never mind. It is called 5-Minute Journal. And what it does is you get reminders every day. You set the time that you want it. You write 3 things that you're grateful for. 3 things, what will I do to make today great? And then a daily affirmation. Okay, kind of corny, whatever. But basically it forces you. So say you wake up and you're like, ugh, I gotta go to work. Then your app's like, okay, fill this out. And it's like, what are you grateful for today? It snaps you out of any negative for a second even. It's like, what are you thankful for? But you have to be real with yourself. So like, I'll be having my coffee outside having a cigarette and it's like, what am I grateful for? And I'm like, the sun's out. Or, I have good health. There are other people who are dying right now in a hospital. I have good health. Even though my hair's falling out right here. I have alopecia. My hair's falling out. It's temporary. And I've gained weight and it won't go away, but I'm not exercising. But it really forces you to look at your life, and even if it's temporary, but when you start to do it every day, it's the habit that starts to form the positive. It changes your vibration. Just like yoga, meditation, prayer, that changes things. But it's doing something different. So me doing that is different. I always say, oh, I should journal. Well, that's easy. That's basic. Actually, I haven't even been doing it the last couple days, but I'm just keeping it real. So back to your question, will you be happy and shake these things off? Yes, you're trying to manifest. Okay. I don't know if this is the sadness or loss or just being bummed, but Spirit's saying you got to be open to the possibilities though. Don't get stuck. Be open to the possibilities of moving forward, or that's where you will find things moving forward. Because I feel like Spirit's saying when you focus on lack, when you focus on what you don't have, the imbalances of things, that's when you go nowhere. Focus on the things that you want. Okay. Any action that you can take, do it. I don't know why this Queen of Wands is coming up. I don't know if there's anybody you need to collaborate with now, take action with, something you've been overanalyzing or thinking about that's been driving you nuts. As far as love, you really don't care right now. As long as I can have sex, very least twice a month regularly. Spirit guides, what can you tell me about Bobby and love? Are you kind of withdrawn, or you were withdrawn? Are you looking to meet... Oh, okay. Are you looking to maybe meet somebody else? Because I know your partner's a Capricorn, but then we have this Queen of Cups, then we have the Three of Cups, which is about... This could represent third party, talking to somebody online, or wanting to date other people because the relationship that you have is not... I don't know if that's the case. Manifesting, trying to manifest that. I bring up love, and it brings up you resisting putting in work. Kind of like, I'm withdrawn, I'm going to do my thing, take care of myself. In terms of the future of it, it's kind of unknown. You've probably been going back and forth. Part of you is probably like, I just want to be free. Okay. Spirit guys, Bobby would like to know if there are any opportunities out there coming soon for him. Any opportunities coming out there soon for him. Do you need to reach out to somebody? I don't know what this is. Okay, this Queen of Wands keeps coming up where there's no movement. Is there somebody you were working with before, or a temp agency, or something where Spirit's saying you need to focus on this energy, and reach out and tell them what you want? Or if this is, because Two of Swords is coming up and it's saying you kind of know what to do to bring in opportunity, but you're not doing it. I also saw this, connecting with others. Reaching out to somebody. What's the Three of Cups for Bobby, Spirit guides? What's the Three of Cups for Bobby? Is it coworkers? Family? Because a big change is needed still, Bob. The Death card is, needing to end something so something new can come in. Sorry, I flipped those cards, but I can't see what the message is, so let me try it again. Any opportunities for Bobby coming soon? 3-card spread. Any opportunities for Bobby coming soon? Okay, 4 cards. Bob, is there a decision that you need to make about moving on and going to something new? Because the same cards, this Ace of Cups, this usually means a new job. Go for something new. You might be like, I can't just keep bouncing jobs. I get it, Bobby. So I'm just the messenger with this, okay? But the Judgment card is there's a decision you need to make about moving on from something. And it's usually, 8 of Cups is usually something that you're not really fulfilled with it. You're not getting what you want from it. You need to move on from it. But you're fighting it right now. And you might be fighting it because then you go in your head. Okay? Instead of really going in a direction of something you love. So I don't think this is an accident, Bob, because this is the second time it's come up. Do you see Spirit's urging you to move forward, right? Which you've been trying. Move forward with a cup. A cup is something that has meaning, that has value to you. It's a new beginning for you, and potentially a new job for you. But I don't know why they're saying don't fight this. Make a decision. Don't fight it. What is it? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Spirit's saying you know what it is. It's something you've wanted, you've dreamed about. It would bring balance to you. It's an opportunity, a job, an idea, job related, money related. It's a wish of yours. It's something you've dreamed about. It's something that makes you happy. It's something that would bring balance to you. It's a new beginning. Okay? There's a lot of value here. There's something about your pace or speed. So it's like you may be trying to manifest things right now, but you're not. It's like you're not going. The speed you're going at is not balanced here. See the Justice card with this? This is slow. You're going slow. Spirit's saying charge forward. Close the door on something so this new can come in. You know what this is. Okay. Bring balance back into your life by moving forward. Okay, now what is this? Anything having to do with fear about making a decision, Spirit's saying let that go. See that? Don't let fear get in the way. End it. Now, I don't know if this is in reference to your partner, but Spirit's saying you need balance back in your life. And if it's with you moving forward with a new job or a new idea about something, Spirit's saying don't let the fear get in the way. End it. Make a decision. Okay? So, Bob, I feel like I'm kind of rambling, but just let me know if any of this resonates for you, because I really, and I won't take what happened was when you initially sent me those questions, it's just the reading started coming in, and they're draining to do if I do too many in a day. And so basically what happens is they start to piggyback on top of each other. so that when I wake up the next day, my turnover time is 24 to 30 hours, that they're overlapping each day, that I can't take. It's almost like I can only schedule so many readings in a day because they're exhausting, but I can't every day. It's like I do the readings and then I have a list. I usually have, a handful a month where I'll do, friends sometimes will reach out. Sometimes I'll do those for free for them. But with yours, it just got on the back burner and I apologize. Send me some updated questions so we can get you back on track. Okay. Take care of yourself and I hope you're doing well. All right. And I'll hopefully hear from you soon. Okay.